clean them down with alcohol first. Make sure there's no oils or anything on them. Next, you're going to paint all 3 of these white and let them dry. And just cut this right down the middle. Just go ahead and take the 2 white ones off. Can be a little tricky, but we can get this. And so, perfect. And it's basically, you can almost see right through it. Now the bottles are dry, and it is time to measure this napkin out from the bottom to the top. Make sure you give a little bit of leeway on the bottom because you're going to brush that down with the Mod Podge after to secure it. Wrap it straight because you're not going to get many chances to rearrange it after. Mark it with the pencil. Keep it real straight. Wrap it. Get your scissors out. And you're ready to cut that slit. Cut it at the mark. One little snip. And then you're going to fold it right where the cut is. Make sure that the edges are completely straight together, or you'll have a lopsided design on your bottle, and you don't want that. Looks pretty good. Fold it. Get your scissors out and cut that right up the middle. Now we're going to put the napkin onto our bottles. The fun part. We're going to put a little bit of the Mod Podge on a plate. Make sure you shake it really good. While it's still wet, carefully place the napkin on your bottle. Have your Saran Wrap sheet ready with your dry brush. Carefully place it straight onto your bottle. You can use your finger to flatten it down very gently, just to be sure you get it straight. If you don't, not a problem. You'll have one shot to rearrange it until it is straight. But that's it. Once the paper's wet, you risk it being ripped. Okay, looks pretty good. Now let's get that Saran Wrap on and your dry brush. Try to hold it in place. Now we can get all of the wrinkles and bubbles out with no risk at all of ripping your napkin. It just works so much easier than using a wet brush with glue on it. Rips every time. This is a little tricky and hard to maneuver, but practice makes perfect. Just do the best you can. Place it down, maneuver it a little bit more until you get to the very edge. Gently remove your Saran Wrap from your bottle. Looks wonderful. Little glue on your brush. Gently seal the edges where your seams meet. And make sure the bottle on the bottom, the napkin's nice and secure on there with the glue as well. As it's baking, it will seal completely and securely, so it will never lift off. These bottles are not meant for vases with fresh flowers. Dry flowers only, brushes, makeup brushes, whatever you choose to put in them. Do not get the bottles wet. Out of the oven, completely dry. I took them outside into my garage and I sprayed them with a nice little varnish, gloss varnish. And I think these turned out pretty good. A few wrinkles, but it happens. I just like the way they came out. And I'm going to finish putting this ribbon. And I think I'm going to add these little gold starfish that I found. And I put them on the side of the boxes as well with a matching piece of twine. I think it looks adorable. So let's finish this up. And I'm going to get my glue. Just measure it out like that. And glue that together on the rest of the bottles. I really hope you enjoyed this video.